Yes guys, and welcome to RGHandhelds once again. Today we're going to check out the cool new device from Anbernic, the newer retro game 353P. This resembles the old controller, and you can see it's the old 8-bit old gamepad. This particular one is the SF30 Pro. You can see the model number just there. So the base gone ahead and based it on this controller, which I think is a cool idea. It has been done in the past, and this is the last iteration, released by Miyu. They called it the S30. You can see there, Pocket Go S30. So basically they tried to copy the controller right here. They've done a pretty good job, I have to admit. I mean, it don't have these round indents on the back, but overall it was a decent device. Compared to the actual controller, they've done a decent job. You can see there, proportions are a bit out. Obviously it's a bit bigger, that's what you expect, and the Anbernic one is actually a lot bigger as well. But I do welcome these attempts to try and imitate the old controller, because this has to be one of the most comfortable gaming controllers you can get out there. I really do like it. So it's a good option that they're heading towards making game handhelds in that sort of concept. Good on you guys. Thanks for pursuing that, Anbernic. Great job. So this particular one only has a one SD card slot. But anyway, this is about the retro game 353P. So let's do a quick lowdown on the specs before we open this thing. So Anbernic has released a retro game 353P. We got a screen of 3.5 inch. I believe it's a 640 by 480 IPS. The CPU in this is a RockChip RK3556 Cortex 1.8 gigahertz, which is more than enough, decent. I mean, the bad thing about this S30 Miyu was it wasn't all that powerful. I mean, it was good, don't get me wrong, but it was lacking in the power department. It just would not emulate Dreamcast or stuff like that. So RAM, we've got 2 gig of RAM in this one. We got 32 gig internal, and it also has a dual SD card slot, where I said this one only had one. So the Anbernic had gone for the full-on dual SD card setup. Battery is running on 3500 milliamp, which is more than enough juice, to last you for quite a while. Let's just put these on the side for comparison, guys, just so you can see the concepts that have come along, originating from this, and then we had this, and now we have this cool little device. So let's go check it out. The usual box from Anbernic has a little difference in the normally boxes are white. I'm just gonna freeze that picture there so you can check out the full specs of this thing, guys. And you can see it's got a dual Wi-Fi 2.5 and 5G and Bluetooth. So I guess that's pretty good. Mainly 5G is for streaming online play, so that's a pretty decent thing to do as well. And you can see all the systems it will emulate up to right there. Again, 3500. It's got dual speakers, and it's running on Android, guys. So you'll be happy to know this particular one is a dual boot setup. So it's same as the retro game other devices that have that dual boot setup, where they boot up Android if you have no SD card in it. If you put the SD card in, you can boot up the Linux system. So let's go ahead and unbox this and have a look. I will be doing more videos, guys, on the different OSs. They're still in development at the moment, so I'll be checking out Gelos. I'll be checking out the RA, and if anything else comes along, I will certainly check it out. But today we have stock on here, so I'll be just quickly showing you the stock OS. The usual guys, Type-C cable. There was a memory card in here, which I'll put it in. And there was a screen protector in the box, which I've already used and put it on the device. Those were the wipes that came with it and the usual manual. Just want to say a huge thanks to Anbernic for getting this sample device out to me. Huge thanks to you guys doing amazing work. Thank you very much. So here's the device here. As you can see guys, compared to the S30, size comparison, let's just get this out of the way. Size comparison, you can see there. But you can see what I mean by the device is getting bigger and bigger. So here's the original controller. There's the S30. And there's the Anbernic one. You get my drift? It's getting bigger and bigger. But it's still got that comfortability to hold. So let's just put that aside, and check out this one. We'll check it out externally, what it has. So here's your dual SD card setup, internal and external. You got your headphone jack here, them cool dual speakers, pump out some decent sound through there. Along the top right, you have your stack shoulder buttons, which is again is a brilliant little setup. Really do like that setup. This had it as well, the Pocket S30 that also had that setup as the original. So you have your usual OTG port, Type-C, a reset button. You have your HDMI out, mini HD there guys. So you could output out to a TV, your volume up and down. And you have your DC plug for your cable to plug in. While we're going around the device, I'm just going to power this up for you guys. Now the analog controllers I found on this are okay. They're like switch controllers, nothing special, but you can't compare them to these. Honestly, these are amazing, and these feel a lot higher up. As you can see, they are quite high. These feel a bit low down, if you get my drift, but I find these so comfortable to use. You know, they're just amazing. So they are trying, guys. I mean, this wasn't more or less any better. It sits quite low, and these also sit a bit low. I would have liked them a bit higher up, you know, but I don't know. That's just personal preference. So there you have it, guys. You have the start and select buttons up here. You have a force button, I presume, to force close, and your power button here. A, B, X, Y buttons right here. Travel on these, someone asked me about the travel on these. It's not too bad, to be honest. You can see right there, the travel is pretty decent. I mean, compared to the S30, it's more or less quite the same, to be honest. The buttons are quite firm. You know, let's see if this powers up, so we can just see what. I'm not sure if it's, oh yeah, it is. So yeah, I find them not too bad. Like I say, these aren't too bad. I've felt better on these, but I would give it a pass. So you can see this is a stock OS, guys, that I'm using here, and it's got quite a few systems already into it, and it will emulate quite a few systems. You can see there. Let's see what it has in sense of PSP. Let's just have a quick blast on Tekken 6, because I mean Tekken 6 is quite demanding game for PSP. So let's just see what it runs like. You know, most systems that come out these days that actually run PSP games, we're already getting the running slow frame skip sound is choppy, but that doesn't necessarily mean the game will run like crap. So let's just have a look there. Make sure the volume's up. Okay, intro seems to be working good. Just want to get in and do a quick battle, if I can.
Lily, get ready for the
There
next
we go, guys.
You surely don't believe.
Try my best not to die, guys.
Round one. Fight.
Whoop. Got a skip there. Overall, it's not seem to be running too bad, guys. And don't forget, we're on stock firmware here. We are using stock firmware on this, so do expect optimizations from guys like Jealous and the RA. You're going to get a lot better performance coming out of the device, so just because you saw a little skip there does not mean to say it's going to perform bad. You can see there clearly it's running pretty decent. I'm pretty actually happy with that performance on that.
Ready for the next match.
So to exit, I presume it's these two. Yes, that will exit you out, and B to come back out. So there you have it, guys. PSP, not too bad, to be honest. One thing that I want to try is this one. I did notice it plays vertical games. So we have been treated to the old vertical arcade games on this device. I'm glad Anbernic are pursuing that more vertical gaming sense in the handhelds. Thank you for that. I have been pushing them to actually have more vertical game devices, or at least support for them, and the devs seem to be adding support as well. So let's just quickly check out a quick vertical game and see how it actually runs. Let's try this thing. So basically the point of a vertical game is you turn it over like this, and then the screen will auto rotate itself. You will add a credit, I presume, here once it loads up. Let's just quiet this thing down. It seems to be doing its own thing in the background. So, just trying to figure out how to get a credit in here. There you go. Oh, no. Try that again. So it doesn't seem to like credit screenshotting. I'll have to have a look into that, why the credits aren't going in. Normally these buttons will do it, but it's not actually working. But there you have it, guys. That is vertical gaming, which it looks like it's going to be quite comfortable to play. So that looks decent. So I can't even exit it. We'll leave it there. Let's see how that reset button works. That should reset the actual device. So maybe it was just that game that never supported key mapping. That's why it wouldn't work. I'll have to look into that, but I will do another video and go into more depth of vertical gaming once I get Jealous on here. So that'll be cool. But that is the Anbernic 353P, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I do have a black one on the way soon, so I will be comparing it, the colors. And like I say, I've been using them both with different OSs, so I could demonstrate and show the different OSs, but I'll just put that there. We didn't have a look at the back of the device, so you can have a look here, and that's the details. And you have these round looking things, which I presume they try to imitate here on the original controller. This one did not try it at all. So I guess they're trying to just make it look like there's some roundness on the back there. Not a bad job. It's meant to give you some grip, which I don't find it giving too much grip, but you know, it's personal preference at the end of the day. So that is the Anbernic model number RG353P, guys. I hope you liked this video. Like I say, I will be doing more videos soon of gameplay and the different OSs. I'm just dropping these here, and just to show you the size comparisons. You have the SF30 Pro, the original controller. You have the Anbernic 353P and the Miu Pocket Go S30 device right there. Let me know what you think of the device in the video, guys, in the description. I hope you liked the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will have more for you soon. Enjoy.